Welcome to this video review. Today I'm going to talk about and explain the features and all the positive and room for improvements of Steiner Observer 8x56 binoculars. As you probably know, Steiner is one of the biggest producer of binoculars in Germany. They were formed in 1947, so they're producing binoculars since 70 years already. And they're really famous for producing their military binoculars and marine binoculars. They have always been present also in the hunting segment, and in the last couple of years, I think last 7 years, they formed a really smart lineup of products. So they have three basic levels. They have entry level, they have medium level or middle level, and they have the upper level of binoculars. If we go through the series, the Steiner is the entry level, and they go between 300 and 500 euros. Then you have the middle level, which goes from 700 to 800 euros. And then you have the upper level. In the medium level, you have Ranger Extreme series. And then you have the upper level, which is above 1000 euros and where Night Hunter is present. So Observer, Ranger Extreme, and Night Hunter. The main differences between them are in the features you're getting. So when you go each step further, you get more additional features like click lock system, like nano coatings on the external surfaces, like 30 years warranty, bigger field of view, better optical performance, and so on. But at the same time, they're considering that it's really up to your way you're using your binoculars and how important are the binoculars for you, in which class you will go. So with an entry level, they're targeting novice hunters. They're targeting hunters who hunt maybe once per year, per week or even less. So someone who is not willing to spend 700 or 1000 euros on a pair of binoculars because he will not use the binoculars so often. So they still offer solid piece of binoculars even for those who are not willing to invest more in this equipment. The Observer itself, I think they came out in 2018 at SHOT Show. They came as a successor of Cobra series, even though I have to be honest that at that time this formation of classes and for what binoculars are meant was not so clear as it is now with Steiner. So they came out with a really, I would say, mass-produced binoculars for majority of novice hunters or those who are really buying their first pair of binoculars. The housing is made out of macrolon. This is a very common material for all Steiner binoculars. It's a form of polycarbonate or a form of plastic, which is very durable. Then the rubber armor is put on top of macrolon. And as you can see, single hinge design. These binoculars are quite big compared to 8x42 and 10x42. So they are roughly 20 centimeters in height. They have 20 centimeters of height and roughly 15 centimeters of width. They weigh 1.1 kilogram, almost 1.2 kilogram, or to be exact, 1,170 grams. They come with 10 years warranty. Integrated lens covers on the objective side and the diopter setting on the left eyepiece. If I go through the eyepieces, they have three different positions. They're really firm, offer a lot of support, and I would say well made for binoculars of this type, because these binoculars, to be honest, even though they are 8x56, they still cost less than 500 euros. And they work from 15 to 55 degrees Celsius. So in a wide range, you can use them in winter, you can use them in summer, always. They're filled with nitrogen, even though not with a dual valve system patented by Steiner, which is reserved for a more expensive series of products. Focusing is central. They have fast close focus. They don't say what the close focus is on these binoculars, but I would say around 5 meters. 8x42 from the same series, they have a close focusing distance of around 2 meters. Even though with 8x56 this is not really that important. The focusing is quite fast. It goes from one extreme to another extreme in approximately 1 revolution and 1/4 of a revolution. So 8 by 56. The field of view is 112 meters per 1000 meters, and the eye relief is roughly 16 millimeters. Schmidt and Peckham prism design. This is the reason why they are still quite short and compact, even though they're 8 by 56, and all the lenses are fully multi-coated. So if I come to my summary, which I do at every end of every review I do, I will go through the positive and through the negatives, what is sweet and what is sour, what could have been done better, and so on. First of all, these are one of the few binoculars for below 500 euros that are 8 by 56. So these are low light binoculars, and I think Steiner was really smart to produce them in this configuration, since majority of competitors, they don't do anything below or everything bigger than 50 millimeters with a 50 millimeter objective lens binocular. So I think it was a smart move by Steiner to do, I would say, a proper low light binoculars for this amount of money. What is also very positive is that they are made robust, they're really well made, and they come with a 10 years warranty. Again, something almost unseen in this class of 500 euros. They also come with really nice accessories. The bag, the carrying bag is nice, really soft and well made. And the carrying strap made from neoprene is also very nice. I couldn't say the same for the hard plastic objective lens, the eyepiece lens covers, because I think this could have been done a little bit better, even though these binoculars are 300 euros worth. I also think that their warranty and service in general are probably among the best in the industry. So even though these are entry-level binoculars, you're still getting first-class service and really good warranty. The styling is also very nice. I think it's really hunting orientated. So the coloring, the materials, and so on. What could have been done better? The eye relief. The eye relief at 16 or 17 millimeters, it's a little bit short for all of us who wear glasses. It could have been done a little bit better. The field of view, 112 meters per 1000 meters, is really not that much. I would say the optics in general is quite average for this price class, but I do understand where the philosophy of Steiner goes and why, the reason why the optics is not, I would say, the best in class. Because with binoculars for, let's say, 500 euros, you're always making some sort of compromise, even as a buyer. Normally, if you're investing 500 euros in a binoculars, that means that you're not hunting every day, you're not hunting that often, and you're not prepared to pay the premium for the medium class or upper class products. Okay, understandable. Steiner is targeting buyers like this. But then Steiner was also, it needed to make a compromise when they were building these binoculars for, let's say, 500 euros, what kind of binoculars to produce. And they said, okay, we will do a binoculars which will name Steiner name, which will carry Steiner name, and they need to be as robust and as long-living as possible. Because robustness, this military robustness, which comes from their core business, has to be integrated into each product. So they didn't save money on the materials, they didn't save money on the build quality, they didn't save money on the service and on the warranty. The warranty is 10 years. Normally, if all of this money was spent on making really high quality binoculars for this price class, then normally the optics couldn't be top of class because the build quality is top of class. You're not able to be best in all sectors. And I also think for the users, I think that small advantage of a bigger field of view or a little bit bigger or better resolution and so on isn't as big of an advantage as it is that you have binoculars which will work and which will serve you for 10 or 15 years. Because if you're buying any other pair of binoculars for 500 euros, they will not work 10 years. None of them even have 10 years of warranty. So this was a decision that Steiner took, and I think it was a smart decision. And I also think that there is a group of customers who will understand this. And myself personally, if I would be searching for an entry-level binoculars, I would also be thinking about buying a pair of binoculars which will work for a long time. And Steiner's will. They will work for a long time. So all in all, really well-built, robust, and long-living product. Thank you for watching. Please check our other reviews. If you need any additional information, check our website. And if something is still unclear, please send us an email. Thank you.